The first hurdle was getting it in the log burner. So I came across this Swedish torch on my travels when I was out and about, and I thought, how long would this last in our log burner? And that's why we're here today. So the first hurdle was getting it in the log burner. We just had to take the grate off to get it in, but the grate's back on and everything's in. To get this started, I've got a couple of firelighters either side and a couple of firelighters behind. And the Swedish torch actually has a hole in the middle, and there's a couple of firelighters in there as well. So I think the biggest issue we'll have here is actually getting this going. But I think it'll be quite interesting to see how long this thing lasts once it is going. So this is the perfect time for you guys to let me know in the comments below. Have a guess of how long this will last early in the video, and let's see how long it actually does last. I'm hoping 2 to 3, 4 hours potentially. 4 hours would be great, but we'll see. I'm going to really adjust it and try to get the most out of it once it's going. But for now, the door is slightly open. We've got 2 valves fully open as well. We're going to wait for the log burner to get up to temperature. So we've just got up to temperature on the dial here. We're coming into optimal temperature. And look at this thing roar away. This is only 10 minutes into this. It's caught really well. I know it's a softwood, and softwood does catch quite well, but look, the fan's just kicked in now. The fan tends to kick in around about the 300 mark, which is when we think about closing the door and kind of settling things down a little bit. 15 minutes in, the log is engulfed in flames. We're up to 300 or 400 on the temperature dial. Let me show you that. So we're right in the optimal range there, which is perfect. The way I like to run my stove day to day is I get it up to optimal temperature between the 300 and the 500 mark. On a colder day, I keep it between 400 and 500. But on the cooler days, I tend to keep it between 300 and 400, just to have it ticking away. Obviously, you know, the slightly cooler you run it, the longer burn times you get. But we're running this log currently at 400 dead, and that'll be kicking out some serious heat. And well, as you can see, it's going to last for a good while. But the question is, how long? So the Swiss or Swedish torch is used as a portable all-in-one source of light, heat, cooking support for outdoor activities, including camping, garden parties and picnics. But, you know, this particular one is extremely heavy. Even the one we're burning today, they're extremely heavy. So I don't know how viable that is to take with you camping. But it's an all-in-one solution for cooking. So it's cut in quarters like that. We've got a firelighter in the middle. And the idea is, obviously, it burns from the middle out, creating, you know, like a flame jet, shall we say, through the middle. And you put your cooking pan on it. But today we've got it in the log burner. So here we are at the 1 hour mark. There's still plenty left in this log yet, but it was a big log to start with. It's getting a little bit smaller, and the cracks are starting to expand now, so the heat and the flames are getting into the log itself. Here we are at the 1.5 hour mark, and we have some significant changes in there. You can see it's got a little bit smaller visually. You can see the difference, and the cracks have started to expand drastically in there. It's kicking out some amazing heat though. Here we are at the 2 hour mark, and I've got to say it's exceeded my expectations. I thought it would have broke down a lot more, and it has, but it's still a lot in there. You can see, of course, it has changed somewhat, but you know, my original prediction was 2 to 4 hours, so we're bang on that 2 hour mark, and we still got what it looks like a lot left in this log. So let's see what we can get out of it. If we can get over the 4 hour mark, amazing. But it'll be interesting to see how it changes over the next 2 hours. Here we are 3 hours later. As you can see, it's changed quite a bit since the last clip that we've seen. All the big flames have started to go now. It's still red hot. Even this close is seriously hot. It's kicking out some amazing heat. But we'll see in the next hour. Will it get over the 4 hour mark? I hope so, but we will see. 3 hours and 15 minutes into the burn. This is what we got left. starting to break up quite dramatically now, but we are still running some really good temps here, so still very positive that we will get to the 4.5 hour mark, but we will see. Here we are 3.5 hours in, and this is what we've got left. Let's take a look. So most of it is starting to break down, and this would be a great time actually just to put another log on the fire. So we're not going to put a log on the fire just yet. We're going to leave the temperature run down to about 300, which is low optimal there, and then we will put a log on, and then we will find out exactly how long this log burned for. Swedish torch burnt in the log burner lasted for, drum roll please, 3 hours and 45 minutes. And just look at the size in it. I'm a little bit disappointed really, because I was hoping closer to the 5 hour mark, but look, it burnt really well. It gave me some tremendous heat throughout the 3 hours and 45 minutes that it was burning, but you can see now we're ready for the next log in there now. So I'm going to chuck on one of the heat logs behind me next. Going to get on with my evening. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about the burn time of this. Did you think it would burn for as long as it did, or did you think it would, you know, burn out a little quicker or last longer? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching as always, and I will see you in the next one. Pow!